Okay, Andy from Oracle Online here, and in today's video we're going to look at how to make banner ads when you haven't actually got any image at all. All you've got in fact is an affiliate link. In my previous video in this series we looked at how to create a vertical banner ad where you copied the image provided by the affiliate provider. This is because the affiliate provider doesn't actually have his own full sales funnel. EMP, Elite Marketing Pro, have a huge number of funnels, but not for every product, and this is one where they didn't. So we copied this this vertical banner. But what if, for example, we want the horizontal banner to go onto a blog post, so we put it at the very bottom of the post? How are we going to do that when we don't actually have the image at all? Let's see how we can build our own on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going into a free website called Canva.com. So it's www.canva.com, and this takes a little bit of sort of working its way through. But what you do is actually incredibly easy. Famous last words. So I'm going to create a design, and you can see that all sorts of suggested designs here for different things. So one for Twitter posts, Facebook posts. You can go into Facebook covers, YouTube channel art. There's some A4 stuff down here as well. So covers a whole fairly wide spectrum of preset image size requirements. Facebook, Twitter, and other social media have very strict requirements on what size image you can actually put in, certainly for ads in particular. But here I know the size that I want. If you've been following my previous videos on this, you'll know that I have a vertical ads. I have a 600 height by 300 width, which makes a fairly chunky one, but I'm going to use, just for these purposes, a similar thing, but I'm actually going the other way around. So I'm going for a 600 width and a 300 height because I want to make a horizontal banner. And bang, that's the canvas. You can just about faintly see that. It's white on grey, not the easiest things to see, and that's my canvas that I can actually work on. This is 163%, so I'm just going to reduce that down to 125%, and this is just expanded obviously so you can actually fully see what you're working on. And I'm going to first choose a background. That's interesting because this has just changed since the last time I logged in. It used to be a few paints on a palette. Now we've got something slightly different. If you don't want any of the preset colors, and I don't think I do actually, I'm looking for a fairly sort of deepish blue to match the other one. Then you go into something. Yeah, that's actually well, that actually will do perfectly. You might want to record, just in case it's relevant, your color code, so you can paste that in later if you want to ever do the same thing. Keep all these little notes on Notepad, and I get rid of it at the end of the day. So I'm going to stick with that just for demonstration purposes. And now what I'm actually going to do is put some text on it, and I'll use that one, so I'm just going to drag that across. I'm going to put something like last and internet training system. I don't know whether that might be too much. I'm just going to drag that out. That might work. I'm just going to drag it around a bit. And I'm going to put another one in here. And actually, you might have to. This is just really for demonstration. Bang, actually works. I think I used something similar to this when I actually did this properly. And I'm just going to drag that, and you'll see that little arrow comes to show you when it's actually been centered, which is quite handy. I'm just going to move that down a bit. Voila. Center it. Okay. So there is. So I've got the text. I'm actually going to change the color of this. Yeah, it's completely changed. They've actually upgraded the. Let's try that as a. Yeah, okay, that might work. And this, so I get my color palette. Actually, I think I'm going to make a brighter yellow than this. So let's go into that and maybe still brighter still. Yeah. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy that onto notebook. It's just in case. I don't even know if I want the colours again. I probably do on that one actually, because I actually need to. Oh, actually, in fact, they give the last colour you just selected, so that actually comes up anyway. Is that the same as that? Yeah, possibly. Still not quite bright. I would play around with it a little more. Wouldn't mind a little logo in here, so I'm going to actually produce a logo for Elite Marketing Pro, and I'd like to use that one. That's their new logo. So I'm going to use Jing to do a screen capture, and there, and there. That's fine. Capture the image. I'll just put the name in there. EMP logo. You can always change that on the file you save it onto, and I'm going to save that into the file, and I'll put that in here as well, which is the EMP logo. Sorry, that's exactly what I want. So I'll save that, close that, and I've done that. So now I'm going to go back into lost it for a minute, back into here, and I'm going to actually call that up. So upload your own images, and there it is. Bang, bang, and it should come up somewhere around there. Yep, it does. There it is. And I'm going to put that in here. I'll just minimize it a bit. It's a bit too big. Yeah. And I'm just going to take that out and then just drag it across. Just move that down a tad. Right. So we've now got. Actually, I might just move that down a bit as well. Yep. So we've now got a starting to get something that's actually going to work. I do want to create a little bar down here to actually get a call to action. So a click for free. So something like click for free webinar, which is actually where the sales page is on this one. So I need another little box, a little click, a button or something. So I'm going to go into elements. I'm going to go into shapes and find something that looks like a button. I think it's going to have to be one of those. That's a rounded one. Way too big, of course, but that's not a problem. Just going to reduce that right down and bring that across. It all works. If you've used Photoshop, this works in the same way. It's actually using layers, and you can move them before, in front, or behind. You have to remember which layer you're on, and that looks okay, I think. But I do want to, whoops, don't want that, use that. But I might have to extend it. I can see already that's nowhere near wide enough for what I want to say. Move it down. Still want to, move it slightly across. That's it. Now I'm going to put some text on top of that, so it's the next layer. I'll use the smaller one. And I'll click here for free webinar. Oops, see, that needs to stand out. It's not going to stand out unless I'm going to pick black. I'm just going to say they don't always have bold functions. This one does, so that's fine. Okay. and actually extend this so it's all on one line. Okay, might make that a bit bigger, make the text a bit bigger. Oops, still not fiddly here. Yeah, okay, it's so the box isn't actually big enough, so I'm going to just move that over there, take the layer off, and just make the box that much bigger. Or the button rather. Okay, and then bring the writing back, the text back. Might even be able to get away with making that a bit bigger still. So let's try 21. Not sure I will. Unless, once again, I'll make the button bigger, which I'll do. Kind of fills up some space anyway. And drag that down again. Yeah, that's absolutely fine actually. I think I'm quite happy with that. Might need a bit more centering here. Yeah. So that's all good. I might just make that colour a brighter yellow. Let's just see if I can see if that works. Yeah, it does a little bit, I think. That one. So you select that. I might just make this a bit smaller so it doesn't all look a bit squashed. There we go. And then bring that back. Yeah, you can just play around with this. In fact, I might just make this writing slightly. Oh, that makes quite a big difference actually. In fact, you could even change this so that maybe that does look a bit better actually. What do you think? I just need to change the size of the text there. Okay, I'll just drop that a bit. Drop that a bit. Now, that's broadly. I'm sure that needs centering a bit more. Oops. Yeah, and then bring that in there. Okay, that's broadly what I want to do. This is just really for demonstration. I'm just going to actually now I'm happy with the main system. I'm just going to go back into Elements. I'm going to go into, I didn't mean to do that. There's hundreds of free photos that you can use here, and some you have to pay $1 for. But at the moment, I'm not going to do any of that. I just want an outline. So I'll take that. This is quite a neat thing to do at the end of it all, and then just drag it across. You can even do a double square one, which can look quite effective. Just make sure. Got rid of the blue there. And here. And here. Okay, just have a look at that. That needs changing. This is the top layer, don't forget. So if you need to change anything or edit anything after this, you'll have to move this off a bit. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to change that into a yellow as well. Let's just have a look and see how that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And that is. I'm just going to make that. Just bring it in. There we go. Let's get a deeper border. Just take that off. That's annoying, isn't it? Don't know why that's happening. Okay, that I think I'm happy with, and I'm going to save that now. So File, Save. I'm going to download it. Image for web. Wait for it to be prepared. I've paid no money for this whatsoever. You can pay $1 for a. Just going to save that show folder. I'm going to take that out of here when it's so I'm going to cut, and I'm going to put into my documents, which right. Okay, so it's done. Now I'm going to go back into my post. I'm going to add a new post. This is in WordPress. This is my website. So this is banner. I'll tell you what, we'll call it 10-minute traffic. No, we'll call it Elite Marketing Pro, because I realized just at the end of all this I made the wrong horizontal banner and I was trying to do 10-minute traffic, and in fact forgot all about it and did it as an EMP one, but that's not a problem. I'm just going to find my EMP sidebar, so that one I have about that. This is EMP is the very best internet training system that exists. Bang. Obviously you can take your own view on that. I think it actually is, but that's another thing. So I've done my blog, and I've probably had a few links to it as well into my my affiliate link, and now I want the horizontal banner at the bottom, so I'm going to press add media. I'm going to upload files, select files, and there it is. I'm going to call that one up, and I'm going to in here the custom URL. This is where I need to get I'm actually going to put my affiliate link into this box. Just going to put this one, put alt text. This is how people find it, Elite Marketing Pro. And in this box I normally put my affiliate link. I'm not going to do it today, but I'd normally put the affiliate link, so whenever I use this image in the future, it would then work. I'm going to insert into post, and there it is, and we'll just center it up, and that's it. And now it's done, so I'm going to save the draft. So what should have happened here is the sidebar that I've stored into custom sidebars should actually turn up on the side. That was actually a pre-prepared one from EMP, in fact with the banner link, but I could have also made my own there, and my own banner is at the bottom with a call to action on it. I'm going to press publish. And with a bit fingers crossed, now press view post, have a look at it, and oh, I don't know why that's in there. Just go back and have a look at what's happened there. Have I done it twice? It might be in the featured images as well. Might be. Let's just sometimes just have a play around with this and try and get it right. I think it's taken as the featured image, and I'm going to take a different featured image just to see if I can clear that. What can I use? We'll use what we're going to use something that actually is relevant. Not that I'll tell you, we'll just use this just for sake of something. Set featured image. Okay, update. Always great, isn't it, at the end of a video when just when you're hoping to make a point and it doesn't work. We're going to just have another look, see what we've got here. Yep, it's cleared it. We've got actually now got the featured image, which obviously wouldn't be this, it would be something else. We've got our vertical banner down here, which is the two banners I use for promoting EMP directly, and I've now got my own banner down here. And the one thing it hasn't got, because I didn't put it in there, is a clickable link. Just one last thing before we finish off this video is just that if you do want to add your affiliate link in the usual way, later. I've shown you one way, which is to have it permanently in the image, so whenever you use this image again, it's always, the link is always there. But the other link, into the way to do it is the normal way. You just click onto that, and then you insert the link, and you put your affiliate link in there, and that will turn the whole image then into an actual clickable link. So that sorts that out. It isn't at the minute, but it would be if I was doing this for real. So I hope that helps. Hope you've got great value from that. Sorry about the little hiccup at the end, but hopefully that's just goes to show you it doesn't always work smoothly, and you just have to try and work out when things go wrong how to fix them. And there's usually a logical answer. Just play around with things a little bit and edit things. But hopefully that all helps. Let me know if you have any problems with that, and don't forget to press update after you've made any changes. Great, thanks very